But yet a funeral takes you right into the essences of life and pain and death and all that's happening. And you begin to ponder these things and think about them. And so he says, I want you to understand that there is something that happens in our lives. A funeral is a foreshadowing. What will be said about me? What will my life consist of? You know, our whole lives come down to about a 4-minute video, don't they? A slideshow. Something like this in a program. Wonderful, great stuff. Not negating it at all. But to be able to say, okay, what do I want to live for in these things that will really make it to be the things that are remembered, that I will be able to have people reflect upon and to live with that good reputation of a good name instead of just perfume, if you will, that fades. So it's an amazing thought to think about this experience. He said, it's of greater value, not necessarily more fun, but greater value when we go to a place where we have to deal with our mortality and walk in a place of wisdom and say, okay, from this place, I'm going to walk with a greater trust in God to allow the Lord to do that. Do you know in our church, your church, we do about 125 to 150 funerals a year. If you just include where our staff would be involved, where a staff member would go speak at a funeral home or at another church or something like that, it gets to around 200 that we're involved in. Now, that's an amazing thing. Now, I don't want you to be like, man, I'm not going to that church. Everybody dies, okay? That's not what I'm trying to say, okay? Everybody does die. That is a true statement. But, we're not doing anything to cause this, all right? We're just ministering to people in this thing to be able to have. So that's been our average over years and years and years and years and years type thing. It's an interesting thing to work at a place that you show up and there's a hearse outside the door. Makes you think. By spending my time doing what I need to be doing today, right? So he says, I want you to ponder. I want you to think deeper. I want you to decide on what matters. And if it's going to matter, hear this. If it's going to matter when it's said at your funeral, are you doing something about it today? If it matters then, it should matter today. It should matter tomorrow. And what happens a lot of times is we keep the things that we matter a long way off because we don't really think about those. We keep our diversions close by. And instead, let's do what matters now and say, Lord, we want that to matter because if it matters every day, it'll matter on that day. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.